In Malaysia that is held in Penang for the last 20 years without fail. And I wish to, of course, commend REIT exhibitions for being able to do it year in, year out. You cannot even do that in Kuala Lumpur, but you can only do that in Penang. Shows how special Penang is. Clap lah. Now, the Malaysian economy registered a growth of 7.2% last year, whereas Penang recorded a growth of 8%, propelled by both the manufacturing and tourism industry. So we have outperformed the national economy. The reason why we are number one, investors don't come here just because we have nice beaches, beautiful hills, and of course, wonderful people. They come here because they have confidence in Penang's talented pool of manpower, reliable infrastructure, competent logistics, intellectual property protection, efficient supply chain management, and of course, good governance. Oh, now clever already. We are hopeful with more billions of ringgit of investments that will follow over the succeeding years. The future success of Penang, however, rests on three key components. And that's if we can make the jump, or we can escape the middle income trap and make the jump to become a high income economy. Number one, we need a strong performance from our SMEs, our small and medium scale enterprises. Number two, whether we are successful in inspiring innovation. And thirdly, whether we can build and retain human talents, especially in the services, science and technology. Towards these ends, the additional requirements for what I've mentioned earlier, why foreign investors come. We need SMEs, we need innovation, we need, of course, more human talent. Now, towards these ends, the Penang Science Council was established to set Penang apart as a center of excellence of science and technology, especially in cultivating interest amongst the young. Our flagship project of the Penang Science Council is the 128 million ringgit Penang Tech Center, which aims to be a showcase of Penang's manufactured products, a one-stop center for the industry, an educational tool, and also a center for research and development to support existing industries. To assist in the development of SMEs, the state government has adopted a bold three-pronged approach, namely a smart advisory services and consultation given free of charge. Building a SME center right here in Bandar Lepas, Phase 4, that provides subsidized rentals to SME startups, especially those who are on the cutting edge of innovation, to give them subsidized rental for a period of 2 years before asking them to leave and making way for new startups. There will be 13 lots available, and we are building it right in the middle of the Bandar Lepas FIZ prime land, because we want them to be able to connect with all the major industry players. And if they succeed and they leave after 2 years, where do they go? That's where we have established a SME village comprising only of SMEs. Because some SMEs say that we cannot buy land, not enough land to buy in Penang. Now, we don't want to hear that excuse anymore. We set up an SME village for you specifically and especially for SMEs. So, this three-pronged approach, I believe, is the only one in Malaysia. Again, Penang leads. That's why NEPCON has chosen the right location to showcase what Penang has to offer. It is undoubtedly a fact that NEPCON Malaysia is a key event in Penang that caters to the entire supply chain for the electronics manufacturing industry. And last year, I requested the organizer to consider include the LED industry into this year's program. I'm pleased that in this year's NEPCON Malaysia, there are 36 companies carrying LED related products and services, which are all showcased on the exhibition floor. Michelle said there was a 10% increase this year in participating companies compared with last year. And we have 332 companies from 26 companies. Congratulations to Reed Exhibitions and Michelle. Of these, 57% of the exhibitors are participating for the first time, and 39% of them are featuring new products. A strong testament to NEPCON's Malaysia's instrumental role in introducing new players and technologies to the industry. That's why your whole area is fully taken up. And normally when we do our opening, it's in the center. But I think you want to get a bit more rental revenue. That's why you move to the side. It's okay with me, I'm not complaining. I think it's a good sign, isn't it? And when you see that the whole floor space is taken up, we also know there's a need and a demand for new exhibition halls. That's why we are building the SPICE, Subterranean Penang International Convention and Exhibition Center. The first subterranean exhibition center, I believe, not just in Southeast Asia, probably in the whole of Asia. And when it's completed in 2.5 years to 3 years time, you will have a size, an area that is more than double what you have in Pisa. And that will offer you a choice. Either go for the big one or go for the small one. And Pisa will also be upgraded in tandem with SPICE. And I believe this will also put us on the map. And I've said this before and I'll say this again. One reason why we like SPICE, why we like the Subterranean Convention Center, is because it also creates a green park, a new park of 7 acres. And I hope to be remembered as the Chief Minister who will add new parks for the people of Penang. So now you know my weakness lah. You want to introduce anything to get my attention, give me green parks, more green parks, so that we can have a quality, sustainable living. So with that, I wish again to take the opportunity to wish NEPCON Malaysia 2011 a rousing success. And I hope and I believe all of you will have an enjoyable, a fruitful, and of course, a learning experience. Because these exhibitions doesn't mean that only when you buy or when you sell you benefit. But just seeing what the other exhibitors have to offer will also help us to sharpen our game. That you have to keep up with the competition, or else you will be left behind. And Penang will always want to keep one step ahead, because we have no other choice. Either we stay ahead or we die. Once Abeda is here, sorry I didn't see you. I thought you were not here, but I mentioned her name. She is a very powerful lady, you know. She also agrees with me, you see. And we believe that Penang will prosper, provided, as I said, we continue to innovate, we continue to invest in the future. And only when we invest in the future, especially in education, in people, in research, then only can we win the future. So let us move on. Let us ensure that you all win the future. I'm sure that there are some who are not from Penang, but after coming here, I'm sure you want to be Penang. So think about also making Penang, if not your first home, at least your second home. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.